This is Frank Sinatra.
Paul Compton.
And Strings.
This is Project Sinatra. In this hour, Frank accepts his first Academy Award. Sam, Dean, and our man get together at the summit. He'll express his feelings of the legacy today's parents are leaving their children, and we'll hear two identical songs recorded years apart. But first, yes, indeed. This is one of those easy charging drivers Frank is wont to put together when he works with Sweet William.
You'll shout when it hits you, yes indeed. Yes, you'll shout when it hits you, yes indeed. When the Spirit moves you, you'll shout hallelujah. When it hits you, you'll holler, yes indeed. Will shout when it hits you, yes indeed. Yes, you'll shout when it hits you, yes indeed. When the Spirit moves you, you'll shout hallelujah. When it hits you, you'll holler, yes indeed. Shout when it hits you, yes indeed. Yes, you'll shout when it hits you, yes indeed. When the Spirit moves you, you'll shout hallelujah. When it hits you, holler, yes indeed.
Oh, I can buy that one.
How can you miss working with Billy May?
Project Sinatra continues. On the occasion of the Sinatra acceptance of his first Academy Award, ex-Senator, then actor, George Murphy, was making the presentation.
Thank you, Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, this year in our industry there was a picture made that was a wonderful picture, and it carried a great message. But unfortunately, it didn't fit into any of the regular categories or classes for an Academy Award. This picture preached a great sermon of tolerance. It preached a great sermon of racial equality and religious freedom. And it did a great job with the audiences, had a tremendous impact. So the Board of Governors of the Academy have decided to make a special award for this picture. This award is to be presented to Mr. Frank Ross, the producer, Mr. Mervyn Leroy, the director, and Mr. Frank Sinatra. The picture is the short subject, The House I Live In. And I'm going to ask Mr. Frank Sinatra, who's been a very busy boy here tonight, to come up and accept the award. Frank? In Hollywood, Frank, there was great discussion about you. They said, this fella can't last. You've gotten over that. But I remember one night sitting and listening, and a lot of fellas were talking about who owns Sinatra. You remember that?
Oh, very well.
Huh? Well, for a while, we weren't sure. But I can tell you tonight, because I'm sure, the people of this great country, you have a great moral obligation to them, which you've accepted. Keep up the good work. You're doing a grand job, Frank.
Thank you, George. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, briefly, I'd like to say that it's a wonderful house we all live in, and I hope that very soon we can make more pictures like the house I live in, which will bring the same message. And that message, of course, it can't be said no better than in the lyrics of the song, and if I may, we'd like to do it for you, The House I Live in.
What is America to me? A name, a map, or a flag I see. A certain word, democracy. What is America to me? The house I live in, a plot of earth, a street, the grocer and the butcher, and the people that I meet, the children in the playground, the faces that I see, all races and religions. That's America to me. The place I work in, the worker by my side, the little town or city where my people lived and died, the howdy and the handshake, the air of feeling free, and the right to speak my mind out. That's America to me. The things I see about me, the big things, the small, the little corner newsstand and the house a mile tall, the wedding and the churchyard, the laughter and the tears, the dream that's been a-growing for 150 years. The town I live in, the street, the house, the room, the pavement of the city, or a garden all in bloom, the church, the school, the clubhouse, the million lights I see, but especially the people. That's America to
A most well-deserved award. Project Sinatra continues. Who's the kid learning piano?
Count Basie.
Oscar Peterson must be terrified at the competition.
I can't stop loving you, so I made up my mind to live in memory of old lonesome times. I can't stop wanting you, it's useless to say, so I'll just live my life. I'll live it all in dreams of yesterday. Those broken heart. But time has stood still since we've been apart. Ain't no use to try to pretend there's someone new. I'd be living a lie. I can't stop wanting you the way that I do. There's only been one love for me. That one love is you. There's only been one love for me. That one love is you. Hear me, baby, there's been only one love for me. That one love is you.
I feel so privileged in having been permitted to attend this Sinatra Basie session. But at the time following the session, Frank expressed almost grave doubt as to his interpretation of the song. However, I insisted on the fact that it differed so vastly from the version by Ray Charles that I felt he had made it live again. I Can't Stop Loving You. Do you want a first? A first goodbye from a big band? It is here. Sinatra leaves the Dorsey Band.
After tonight, he's going to be strictly on his own. And, Frank, I want to tell you that everyone in the band wishes you the best of luck.
Thanks, Mac, and I'd like to say that I'm going to miss all you guys after kicking around for 3 years. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet the boy who's going to take my place as the vocalist with Tommy in the band. He's a fine guy, a wonderful singer, and he was good enough for Harry James and Benny Goodman, and that's really saying plenty. Folks, I'd like you to meet Dick Haymes.
Well, Frank, I don't know if anyone can really take your place with this band, but I'm going to be in there trying. You can bet on that. As for you, well, I know that you'll be knocking them dead on your own hook.
I agree with you there, Dick, and thanks a lot, Dick Haymes. Frank, before you hit the road, how about one more song just for Old Lang Syne?
That's all right with me, Tom. Give me the beat on our arrangement of The Song Is You, and I'll see what I can do with it.
I hear music when I look at you, a beautiful theme of every dream I ever knew. Down deep in my heart, I hear it play. I feel it start, then melt away. I hear music when I touch your hand, a beautiful melody from some enchanted land. Down deep in my heart, I hear it say, is this the day? Must it be forever inside of me? Why can't I let it go? Why can't I let you know? Why can't I let you know the song my heart would sing that beautiful rhapsody of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet, the words are true, the song is you. Of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet, the words are true, the song is you.
The beginning of another era for Sinatra. Apprenticeship served as a band singer with Harry James and Tommy Dorsey. Now it was time to solo, which he did and does up to the present time. In fact, vastly different from the band singer with the falsetto ending is Sinatra, as he swings the same song to the wire.
I hear music when I look at you, a beautiful theme of every dream I ever knew. Down deep in my heart, I hear it play. I can feel it start, then it melts away. I hear music when I touch your hand, beautiful melody from some enchanted land. Down deep in my heart, I hear it say, is this the day? I alone have heard this lovely strain. I alone have heard this glad refrain. Must it be forever inside of me? Why can't I let it go? Why can't I let you know? Why can't I let you know the song my heart would sing? Beautiful rhapsody of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet and the words are true. The song is you. You know the song my heart would sing, that beautiful rhapsody of love and youth and spring. The music is sweet and the words are true. The song is you.
Recorded years later from that earlier version you heard with the late Tommy Dorsey with one of my favorite thumpers, Billy May, the song is you. Project Sinatra continues. It is ballad time as Frank Sinatra sings the theme signature of the late Glenn Miller, Moonlight Serenade.
I stand at your gate, and the song that I sing is of moonlight. I stand and I wait for the touch of your hand in the June night. The roses are sighing, a moonlight serenade. The stars are aglow, and tonight how their light sets me dreaming. My love, do you know that your eyes are like stars brightly beaming? I bring you and I sing you a moonlight serenade. Let us stray till break of day in love's valley of dreams. Just you and I, a summer sky, a heavenly breeze, kissing the trees. So don't let me wait. Come to me tenderly in the June night. I stand at your gate and I sing you a song in the moonlight, a love song, my darling, a moonlight serenade.
I've recorded more with Riddle than any other, I guess.
Moonlight Serenade, recorded by Frank Sinatra, the theme signature of the late, great Glenn Miller. In an interview with Hank Sanicola, which you'll be hearing 2 or 3 hours from now on Project Sinatra, Hank, as you know, goes back to the very early days with Frank Sinatra as a band singer with the late Tommy Dorsey. Most interesting discussion coming up in which he describes the maneuvering, the moves necessary on the part of a manager, a personal manager, as he establishes and builds the legend which is Sinatra. I think it might be interesting that we not only include the Glenn Miller theme signature, but that of the man with whom Sinatra worked for some time. The theme song, then, sung by Sinatra.
Never thought I'd fall, but now I hear love call. I'm getting sentimental over you. Things you say and do just thrill me through and through. I'm getting sentimental over you. I thought I was happy, I could live without love. Now I must admit, love is all that I'm thinking of. Won't you please be kind and just make up your mind that you'll be sweet and gentle, be gentle with me, because I'm sentimental over you. I thought I was happy, I could live without love. Now I must admit, love is all that I'm thinking of. Won't you please be kind and just make up your mind that you'll be sweet and gentle. Be gentle with me, because I'm sentimental over you.
Frank Sinatra singing the song he heard so many times during the years in which he worked with the trombonist Tommy Dorsey, the man from whom he learned how to breathe. In his own words, Project Sinatra continues. I do believe that is the sound of Gordon again,
I always enjoy the wonderful record dates with Jenkins.
including his latest endeavor, Old Blue Eyes is Back. The song is called Noah.
The world's a tiny blue-green ark afloat in darkest space, and every creature lives his time and knows his special place. And each of us is Noah, with a life all in our care, to keep against the darkness that's flooding everywhere. We've got to walk with the lion, soar with the eagle, sing with the nightingale, and live in love and peace. The times have made us fearful, and our fears have brought the tears. The loneliness and darkness have grown bitter with the years. But a light is just beyond us, and the children almost see a world that we've forgotten, and the world they want to be. When we will walk with the lion, soar with the eagle, sing with the nightingale, and live in love and peace. The ark is getting crowded now, and each of us must know when everything is finished here, there's nowhere else to go. The beasts are here to bless us, and the faith is in their eyes that we can find the garden and see that sweet dawn rise, and we will walk with the lion, soar with the eagle, sing with the nightingale, and live in love and peace. We've got to walk with the lion, soar with the eagle, sing with the nightingale, and live in love and peace.
If anyone had doubts about what Sinatra calls his reed, the doubt must be dispelled. The voice is back with his latest album, the song Noah. Project Sinatra continues. You are hearing applause. Why? Because Sinatra is in concert.
Thank you. You're just too marvelous for words. I like a glorious, glamorous, in that old standby amorous. It's all too wonderful. I will never find the phrase that will say enough, tell enough. I mean, just ain't swell enough. You're much, too much, and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I am borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. Like glorious, glamorous, in that old standby amorous. Go! I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, just ain't swell enough. You're much, 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 too much, and just too very, very to ever be, to ever wind up in that fat dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, tell you that you're wonderful, tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous. Thank you. I thought I was going to lose my eyes at that high note. Either that'll split my reed, or bust my bird. This is usually about the time when I like to stop and take a breather and have a sip of tea. And as the man says, no, it's really warm tea. Supposedly very good for the throat. I find other things a little better, but this is what you use in television.
Stan Cornin writes, September can be an attitude or an age or a wistful reality. For this man, it is a time of love, a time to sing. 1,000 days hath September.
One day you turn around and it's summer. Next day you turn around and it's fall. and the springs and the winters of a lifetime. Whatever happened to them all? As a man who has always had the wandering ways, now I'm reaching back for yesterday, till a long-forgotten love appeared, and I find that I'm sighing softly as I near September, the warm September of my years. As a man who has never paused at wishing wells, now I'm watching children's carousels, and their laughter's music to my ears. And I find that I'm smiling gently as I'm near September, the warm September of my years. The golden warm September of my
Recorded during the looking back period of his life, which is now at an end, and he is once again looking forward. Frank Sinatra, the title tune from his album, September of My Years. Project Sinatra continues. Let's pick up on the triumvirate. The man will tell you where he's at.
Las Vegas, Nev. You know why I fly up there so often? I go to look at money. Of course, in Hollywood, they don't use money. You just sign your name, you give the guy a little card, and he puts it in a machine and gives it a whack. And in Hollywood, good friends like Sammy Davis and Dean Martin live just a short helicopter hop from my pad. But if I want to see him, I have to jet me up to Crapsville. And here's living proof. The place, the sands, the time, in the wee small hours of.
Hi, everybody.
He arrived.
How'd everybody get in our room?
Say, I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes.
Why, am I in town?
Now be serious.
I tried being serious, Frank. All I could get was construction work.
Now, Dean.
He was here a minute ago. I'll get him. Hey, baby.
Listen, I want to talk to you about your drinking.
What happened? I miss a round?
No, you didn't mess around. I want to talk to you about the amount that you drink. Have you heard, are you cognizant of the fact that they are saying things?
Am I what, isn't?
You know what they're saying about you?
And how about you?
Me?
Yeah, you with that elevated suit on. Yeah, you. You shoot a pretty good stick with that bottle yourself.
Ah, but I don't inhale.
You're going to hit me with logic. I don't want to chit-chat. Let's have a drink.
What? You are drinking.
Oh, is that my hand? All right.
What I'm trying to say to you is that why do you drink so much?
I drink to forget.
To forget what?
I don't know. I forgot that long time ago.
You know, I figured out the only time you don't drink is when you're asleep.
Don't bet on it.
Answer me something.
Question me.
What
What is this gripping compulsion that you have constantly to drink, 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 drink?
Well, Frank.
Why do you drink so much?
Well, you see, my structure craves and needs alcohol.
Oh.
I'm all right. My body's a drunk. That's all. You'd think, Jack, I'd try to put a little heat in this room. I'm freezing.
Take your hand out of the ice bucket.
Oh.
Tell me something. Do you fall in the street a lot?
It's the only time I get any rest, Frank. Just let me...
Well, what happens when you fall in the street?
I hurt myself.
That's not the answer.
No, you think these are cufflinks? These are curb feelers. That's how I get around.
Tag on the neck.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Thank you. I would like, with your kind permission, not to sing, ladies and gentlemen, because who's going to follow the jolly Neapolitans in that department? They sing awfully good for Goyim, don't they? I think they do.
Goyim, gone.
So I would like, may I please, would you be kind enough to give me that hat? Thank you very kindly. Thank you, Frank. I would like, at this time, what? Any, Frank? I keep telling you, I can't tell one from another, man. They all look alike to me. And they ain't got no rhythm. We'd like to offer some impersonations if we may.
Oh, good idea, Sam.
Oh, shut up. You silly goose. And they're the best friends I have. Mr. Dean Martin.
This better be good, buddy, or 6 of your friends are going to be carrying you by the handles.
6 of your best friends. And only 2 of us that we know of.
And I ain't too sure about us, boy.
Baby.
Ooh, no.
How can that be me? I'm at the bar, you.
Here's a tune I kind of like. The Charts are by Nelson Riddle.
I think we'd enjoy hearing it.
What is this thing called love? This funny thing called love. Just who can solve its mystery? And why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day, but you took my heart and you threw my heart away. That's why I ask the Lord up in heaven above Just what is this thing called love?
No matter what the song, no matter what the tempo, no matter what the time, it is always contemporary when Sinatra records. Project Sinatra continues.
She says she's sleeping well. She says she's lost some weight. She says she's seen some shows. She says the city's strange.
So she says.
She says the weather's cold. She says there's been some rain. She says there's lots to see. She says she hopes we're fine.
So she says. So she says.
The price is high, high as the sky, and she says she's coming home.
Absolutely beautiful. This happens to be one of my favorite albums. This is the Watertown album. What can one say following such beauty except to call for the violins?
Talk, Compton.
I will, in just a minute.
The last name you heard, the first name is Paul, and this is